Hi, my name is Joe Fitzpatrick from the Fitzpatrick Team. Today I thought I would walk you through what looks like a typical day of a team leader. If you don't know me, I am the leader here at the Fitzpatrick Team at Remax Professionals in Newport. I've been here at Remax for over 20 years. So I usually start my day around 5. I'm up banging out emails to Julie, which she loves. I usually have coffee with my wife in the morning. She takes off, she teaches class. And when she gets back from class, I bring the kids to school. So right around 7:20 or so is when I usually leave the house, fairly consistently on a daily basis, except for Tuesday when I have Run Club. If you want to know what the Run Club is, we meet here every Tuesday morning at 55 Memorial Boulevard. All levels, all welcome, just come here and run. We just finished a 10-week to 10K for a Quidnick 10K in November, and we're actually training for another one right now. That's going to be the first week of March. So it's a 10-week to 10K, all levels, welcome here at the office. Good morning. If we're going to do a day in the life, it's got to start here in my kitchen. This is where our day starts every day, sip of coffee. I want to introduce my lovely wife, Lisa.
Hi.
She doesn't mind when I eat an entire pie, shepherd's pie, but for some reason when I talk about eating it, I get in trouble.
Oh my god.
Or sip my coffee.
Can you just stop? It's too early for this.
So right before I leave, I always say goodbye to my lovely wife, Lisa.
Never, ever. We never do this.
We won't see each other now for 12 hours.
It's gonna be okay.
So now 7:30, this is my ritual every day. 7:30 I drop the kids off at school right away to St. Michael's. Now unfortunately we only have Rosie today. We got a call about 20 minutes ago saying there was a close encounter for Alice's kind of hub. I think it's 3rd and 4th grade, which means that Alice isn't allowed to go to school now, so we have to pivot and figure that out. Once I drop the kids off, it's right across the street. I'm here at the office at 7:40. I've got a meeting with Dave Sparks and the Sparks crew at 7:45 every day. The guys get together, we all meet there. The vans are there, we talk about our day, we assign, and we get all the guys on the road. We usually have everybody out of here by 8 a.m. Once I get done with the Sparks meeting and we get all the lads on the road, one of the first things I'll do then is I'll sit down with my amazing assistant, Julie. And essentially what we'll do is we'll get the calendar out, we'll match up our calendars, and we'll just talk about our day. So, you know, for example, you look at the day, we've got a lot of things going on. Some things are for me, some things are for Julie. But once we map out our day and we understand what we have to get accomplished, before we move on, we'll look at usually the day and sometimes the day or two before, make sure we didn't miss anything in our calendar. And if we did, we bump it to today and then make sure that we fit it in. If it's not in here, it doesn't get done. That's how we treat everything, right, Julie?
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of personality profile I have, but I'm constantly cleaning. It drives the agents nuts. But it's just something, when I come in the morning, I have to have everything perfect. I clean all the surfaces. I'm constantly tidying up and cleaning up around them. It drives them crazy. Next thing on my list today is a team meeting with all of our agents. We meet here in the office. We talk about our open escrows, our listings. We usually have an agenda. Marielle will have a marketing agenda, and then we also, it's a great opportunity since we're all in the office to schedule some one-on-one time with both me and Justine. So the importance of the one-on-one time with the agents, it's face-to-face time. It's a chance for me to connect with them directly. We talk about them, their business, their goals, what they'd like to get achieved, whether it's daily, weekly or monthly goals, and then we provide them with accountability. Next thing I'm doing here is jumping on a quick buyer consult. When I pick up a new buyer, the first thing I do is we will email them my digital buyer consult for them to watch, and then Julie will follow up with a link to my schedule so they can schedule a buyer consult with me, usually in person, but because of COVID right now, we're doing a lot of them via Zoom. So I'm about to jump on one of those right now. Hey Dave, how are you? The reason I really like to do this in person is it gives me a chance to put a name to a face. It gives me a chance to talk to you directly about what you're looking for and better understanding exactly what property and what your goals are and your timing. But also it gives me a chance to talk to you a little bit about myself, my team, and how we work. There is a potential opportunity here. My client has asked me to stop by and take a picture of the foundation. I wasn't expecting anybody to be here. There are guys working, so I guess I'll just go and hope that they don't have any objection. So we're heading to 17 Stockton Drive. It's our new listing. It's actually going live today. Patricia's doing open houses there Saturday and Sunday. So as per team policy, me and Patricia are going to walk through the house, and I'm just going to give her the lay of the land. I'm saying this is move-in condition, but obviously paint, cleaning. Yeah. Right, so I'm just here with Patricia. I'm going to go through the utilities with her, the heating system, forced hot air, forced hot water, talk about the history of the home, just make sure that she is able to answer all the questions that buyers will ultimately and inevitably have this weekend at the open house. So we're just running through that real quick. That was kind of funny. We just knocked on the neighbor's door just to let him know we're having an open house here Saturday and Sunday, and we wouldn't let anyone park in his driveway. He wouldn't open the door for us. You know, he was friendly, but he wouldn't open the door. He kind of talked to us through a little crack, which we're laughing about. But one of the first listings I got when I started doing door knocking in my neighborhood, it was the same thing. He wouldn't open the door. He talked me through a little crack at the very start, but I ended up getting that listing and we sold it. It was a $750,000 house down in 5th Ward. But anyway, he wasn't super friendly, but we got our message across and just let him know about the open house and kind of covered our bases. Alright, we're here at 14 South Drive in Middletown. Client bought this a few weeks ago, so he's completely renovating and it's time for an update. Listing here is going to be around $1 million, and we're going to list it sometime in mid to late spring. It's going to be a 4-bedroom, 3 full bath. Okay, so talk about the outside.
New decking, yeah. No railing anymore because you don't need it.
Okay. I like the colonial stone wall. I like that it clearly identifies your property. You start putting up privacy fences, it just doesn't fit. Now, if the buyer wants to put a fence up, we can't stop them. But I don't want you to put one up. Wow, that place is going to be spectacular. That's going to be really nice. Lisa and I own an Airbnb over there, and we had somebody move in the week before Christmas for a week, and they extended it by a week, and they extended it by another 3 days. So they moved out last night, so I'm actually meeting my brother-in-law Dermot over here about 3 days before the next guests move in. So we want to just tighten the place up and make sure that it's all ready for the new guests and kind of see how they left it. Okay, well that was quick and easy because those people left it great, so no issues there. In fact, I was lucky the cleaner was there, Zulma, so I was able to have a quick chat with her too. So banged out, killed 2 birds with 1 stone there. I'm gonna head back to the office now. My next appointment's actually on Zoom. It's with my wife Lisa, who you met this morning, and Melissa Green from Thayer, Regan, Sayer and Flanagan. I'm gonna get that wrong. They're gonna kill me. Anyway, Melissa Green. Okay, so my next Zoom call now is with Melissa Green from Sayer, Regan and Thayer. Myself, my wife Lisa and Melissa are going to do a 3-way Zoom call just to talk about estate planning and yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
There we go. Perfect. That'll do it.
It was muted. Okay, so a lot of times what happens is Julie will drive me, for example, we're going to a listing presentation right now. Julie will drive me there so that I can work on the way to the listing and on the way back. Sometimes she'll come in depending on the property and take some notes. Sometimes I'll drive if when I get out of a listing presentation, sometimes I want to make notes or notations in there in my CRM, so I'll actually drive and then dictate to Julie. She'll make notes or write an email for me. But either way, the nice thing here is that when you have an appointment, say 20 or 25 or 30 minutes away, you can get an extra hour of work done because there's 2 of us in the car. All right, I have a Zoom call here with Leslie Muir from Clean Ocean Access. We're just touching base. Part of the Clean Up Joe campaign, we donated, I think it was $10,000 to Clean Ocean Access for a variety of different plans we've done over the last kind of 12 to 18 months. So I think we're going to meet today via Zoom. We were supposed to be in person, but we're doing Zooms now instead. So we're going to talk about 2022 and how the Fitzpatrick Team and the Clean It Up Joe campaign can work with Clean Ocean Access for the next 12 months. Quite often we will take some time out of the day and I'll record some short videos with my marketing director, Marielle. I think it really helps to kind of set me apart from other team leaders from around the state. Maintaining a digital presence is not only important in real estate but in business in general. Later in the afternoons, usually in the fall, I help out coaching with the St. Michael's Middle School soccer team. in addition to coaching, I'm still playing as well a couple of times a week. It's just a great way at the end of the day to unwind and you know, get my workout in, and also just spend some quality time with my friends. So this is what my typical day looks like. Not every day is the same, but if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe to the Fitzpatrick Team on YouTube.